How welders can create money. What's going on, family? Black Feniks checking in. This Friday, I wanted to talk to you about how we can create money. People ask me about jobs and employment, but when it comes to welding, welding is a skill you can actually create your own money. You can create your own products. You can create your own service, and you can be able to make money while you're doing that, even if you had a job. So a lot of times, what we have to think of is solving problems, fam. If you chase things, when you chase them, they tend to run from you. If somebody get to running right now, I probably stop talking and run with them because I don't want to ask no questions. Everybody running, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, if you create a solution to a problem, if you come to an area and you see what the need is, if you see that what you have to offer may be a unicorn and it may be something that they really need. So one good asset of welding is we have 4 different processes: MIG, flux core, stick, and TIG welding. All of those processes can make some type of product, can provide some type of service. So instead of you just looking for employment alone, because a lot of times we think that our only way to get to some money is to go and knock on a job door and say, hey, could you pay me some pennies for my skills? Not saying that all of them pay pennies, but a lot of them pay pennies for your skills. So we have to create our own side hustle. We have to use welding not just as a tool, but as a way to provide for ourselves, because a lot of us maybe grew up on a farm, or grew up around mechanics, or you was real athletic, or whatever the situation is. It's so many things that involves welding, from workout equipment, from making tools for mechanics, for doing yard and fence stuff, decorative stuff, different type of artwork. I mean, the list could go on and on and on, family, but it's based on you. It's based on what you want to provide. And don't be afraid to create something, man. You got. I think that I'm gonna give you a task. I think your first task is for you to create a $50 product. That was the first task that I had was given, was to create a $50 product. And once you create that, then you'll be more confident in creating a $100 product, and then maybe a $250 product, a $500 product, $1,000 product, a $10,000 product. You know what I mean? You can go up and up, but you got to realize that it got to have value. You got to be addressing a need, and you got to be providing value to someone. One thing I've learned about traveling, you might be in an area right now, and where you at, what you have might not be an asset, but you can leave an hour, 2 hours, and place your cheese somewhere else, and you become the greatest asset around. And I just want to focus on welding because, man, the the asset of having the knowledge, fam. I mean, it's unreal. Like, I came to my hometown about 8 months ago, and I've been here working on my mom's renovations, and I've been doing different things, traveling, trying to get a few things together. And while I was sitting, had some downtime, some of the people I grew up with, people I respected, I told them, hey man, if you need a skill, you're looking for something, let's come over here, we can get it in while I'm in the area. And some of these guys, family, you know, like I say, I know that their money wasn't right, so I'm like, we're gonna figure it out. You just help me on this expense, and I'm gonna give you my time to help give you this skill. It didn't work out like that, family. Now things are getting to a point where it's coming time for me to move around to do something else. And they say, hey man, I'm ready now. Time expires now. I got to keep it moving. So don't procrastinate, family, on a great opportunity. Great opportunities is better than money, because once you get the money, you can blow the money. But if you get a great opportunity to build yourself and to create something, do that, family, because that way you can be able to relocate no matter where you go. You're gonna be okay, family. So I think that's the concept and the mind frame that we got to have today. So I just wanted to come to you live and just say how welders can make money by making products over talent. But you use your talent, you get the skill, and once you get the skill, family, you can start building things, making things, repairing things, providing the value to someone else. So think outside the box, this rising fam. Um, there's a lot of opportunities throughout the U.S. in welding, and I don't know where you're located at, but there's a lot going on the East Coast, Midwest, South, the West, the North. Like it's just going down no matter where you at. So if you get the skills, Don't get caught up in thinking you got to stay where you at if you're in a small area or a town where you just can't get ahead. Get the skill set, pack your bags and go, fam. It's okay. That's how the great man ended up being great man. They had to leave small places and they just packed their bags up and just left. Just started walking, took a train. However they could get there, they had to get there. Hitchhike. However you got to get there to get to a better opportunity, fam. But once you learn the skill of welding, you have no limitations, absolutely no limitations at all. Today I actually got a welding class today, and I'll be teaching stick welding in vertical position. So we're gonna be working on the uphill 3G because that's a position with the stick that can always get you some good money when you're doing repairs and when you're doing installs. So for those who are thinking about welding, think about what the need is in your area, and if you want to leave that area, think about what you need once you go to this other area. You don't have to overwhelm yourself and think you got to get everything. You can actually learn specific weldings at a time, and then as you increase your knowledge, you can get more. But I would say learn MIG welding, learn flux core welding, learn small shop prints and drawings, because those things can help you make money on and off the clock. So just wanted to say, for those who are looking for something in the local area, I'm in Arkansas, and I will be in Georgia and Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. Actually, I'm going to be doing some classes up there soon. So my business line is 870-501-1974. That's 870-501-1974. You will see the truck in your area. So if you ever see that HogOn logo in your area, man, make sure you blow the horn, hit me up, let me know. You know what I mean? You get your HogOn with me. Y'all be blessed. Keep prospering. HogOn.